Welcome to a Dark Rock Pro 4. I think I made people jump in the office. I'm really sorry, but I don't care because it's funny. Anyway, so this is a 250 watt TDP, and this is an updated version of the Dark Rock Pro 3, which had a few problems, but the few problems were the initial of installation and something else and something else and something else. It's in my link in the description down below where I've done like all the CPU air cooler things. Anyway, we're going to just put this in a computer. We're going to test thermals on the CPU using a 6700K. We're going to take it out of the box and see how easy it is. I can't even get it out of the box. See what they've done that's different. Alright, so whoa, got a little bit of padding. God, it's freaking well hard to get this off. Right, there we go, there we go. It wasn't as hard as what I thought it was. Wow, that looks nice. Okay, do you know what's fun? A fun little whatever. This is good. They've included a very long screwdriver with a little BeQuiet logo on there. Bit small for my hands, but it's alright. And this is a magnetic tool, and the reason it's a magnetic tool because they've got magnetic screws. Wow, they've been definitely made packaging much more nicer looking. So you've got all your different lingos there, and which I mean by languages. What we got here, yeah, so you can figure out, oh my god, out of all of these, right, out of all this paperwork, did I just pick the English one? I did as well. Right, so look, focus on that please, that is English. Out of all of this, I've picked out, and this was the English one. Focus on that for me. Yeah? Now, right, now look how many bits of instructions you get. You get P, L, F, R, E, S and D, E, and out of that one, out of just putting it out of the box, it was just like, you've got the English one, mate. Oh, and there's another one in there as well. This is a Russian one. Right, anyway, the box is like all decent and stuff. Let's see what accessories we've got. This can work with all the Intel, all the AMD CPUs that are out there, the socket, 77.5 socket, 1151 socket, 1155 socket, 1366 socket, 2066 socket. What else is there? So if you heard of Coffee Lake, you've heard Sky Lake, you've heard of Kaby Lake, AMD Phenom, AMD M3, AMD AM4, there's so many of them. So you get these all nicely, not bad, it's like dusted, powdered clips that hold your fan together. Well, what we do is just lay it out on the table, and then you can have a look at that with some B-roll instead of me just going through every individual piece. Nice little bags as well. Got all my stuff in there. So this is going to be the bar that clamps it down in the middle, and this is like a nice bit of alloy, nice bit of aluminium. Feels really sharp and just feels like it's just come out of the factory. You've got a PWM splitter. So look how small that is. That goes straight into your motherboard, and then you've got two ends with two fans, and it looks like we've got two fans there. And then we got a BeQuiet thermal compound. Now, there's someone trying to take the mickey out of me, because I know you're only meant to put a little bit of thermal compound in, but where's the rest of it? Where's the rest? What if something goes wrong with my computer? I'm going to need to literally go back and get more thermal compound. Come on, be quiet. Shh. Right, anyway. Got all the AMD clips here. We've got two, what have we got here? Got two hex screws. I guess that's going to be going into the CPU somewhere. Alright, hang on 1 second. Right, so these are the brackets, because AMD is slightly different. You take the bracket off the motherboard if it's an AM4, so they've got you covered for that. it comes with these flat washers and these little plastic over caps, 4 of them, and 4 longish screws. Okay, that's for the AMD stuff. A bracket as well. And then we've got the Intel stuff. You've got 2 brackets for that. So that's for Intel, depending if you're using the bigger CPU sockets for Intel or the smaller ones. It's got you covered. I hope this is going to be easy to put together, because I'm just going to try and put this together in 15 minutes or maybe 10 minutes. Now let's do 15 minutes, sounds better, don't it? I mean 10 minutes sounds better. And then you got the screws as well. You get quite a few screws there. So I'll keep losing things here. And then you got the bracket, and it's just a flat bracket, and it's got all the holes that are very simplified to each motherboard. That's got screws that coming out the motherboard, whether it's a 66 motherboard or 1150, 1151 socket. This will fit it as well. And well, not AMD, but yeah. Anyway, that's all you get. You don't even get this. This is just it's not real. It's not really real. Nah, this is cool, isn't it? Right, so this looks really nice. I like this. It's all like sprayed up black. You've got like these little nice accents on the top. You've got the BeQuiet logo there. They could have made this RGB. I don't even know why they haven't done it. Whoa! What's this? Okay, I've just unscrewed some caps. You get metal screw caps. Excellent. This is really quite premium. Talk about premium. This will cost you $79.99. Link in the description down below, and you can buy it. But what we're going to do is just put this together anyway. So the other ones don't feel like they're screwed together. I think it's just these. So it's these 2 that just undo. Then this is where you can get your screwdriver, or you're meant to be able to feed it down, and it's like obviously get to the screws when you put it on the motherboard. Now also, the reason with BeQuiet is really quite cool is that their fans are really, well, the fan curvature is meant to be quite cool. They're like, obviously it's cool, keep cool. It's meant to be nice and quiet, so we'll test it out. But these are like 140mm fans, so, and these are the Silent Wings 3 versions. These go at 1200 RPM. And what I like about BeQuiet, they've also connected one on there for you already, because these are such a mission. So what if you're a little learner, you can actually follow how you put these fans on without even looking at the instructions. And then it's got these nice little copper like base or pipes, and then the base as well looks really nice. It looks kind of different actually. It's not like your normal like full contact where it's really smooth, but it looks alright anyway. Everything's all just sprayed up. It just looks really nice and quite stylish, and it's bulky as anything. So I'm going to try and get it in this Thermaltake case and see what happens. Let's just get on and do it. Right, as you can see, this is 1151 socket, so I'm going to put it into this slot here, and these have got like little hexagons and rubber bands. I've never seen anything like it before, but let's go ahead and do it. This is what keeps it in and keeps it in sturdy. Now if you've got a different size motherboard, then obviously it's going to be in a different place, so let's hopefully this fits right. And it just fits flush. Right, so this is meant to be quite easy to put together, so we'll definitely test that out. And then you just place it to the back here, and it should fit in there nicely, which it nearly does. There we go. Turn it around, and then we put these screws on top. Then they're just hand tightened. Then just put the thermal grease on. Just a little spot of it. And that should be enough. Then put it down on its side. Now we're going to put the little engine inside there. So this should be quite easy to put in there. Not too sure how easy it is. So I'm going to need these brackets, and then I'm going to need to screw these down. So as this is magnetic, it should fit on there no problem. Now I'm hoping this goes on the right way, so my CPU block should go on this way, like so. Screw that down, finally, got it right, hopefully.
Out in the backseat.
Right, so as you can see, it did take me quite a long time to actually put these together. For an amateur, it's going to be a right mission, but we're going to find out what the result's going to be like. Anyway, my back's aching and I've got to go, so I'm going to continue this tomorrow. Right, so I've got the BeQuiet CPU air cooler. It's a big old engine. We're going to actually take this off, so remember to take that off. This is the protective thing, so make sure that it doesn't, like, obviously melt to your CPU air cooler. You don't want that. And I've got these little bits here as well. I've got to take these off so I can put my screwdriver through. So what I'm going to do is put this plate on, which is this plate, and it's got to go into the groove. Oh, don't do what I did. Right, so I put it in the groove. Right, now that's in perfect place. Now I've got to put this down on here. Oh, actually, before God, am I going to have any room to put this down, to be honest with you? Flipping hell. Right, okay, this is a big old CPU air cooler, so got clearance on the memory at the moment, it looks like. Right, so now I've just put the camera a little bit back so I can have a look underneath there. This looks pretty awkward because it's huge. Anyway, I've got these screws off there. These are little cap screws. It's like a little miniature engine lump here. And then I've got these. Whoa, this is a mission. So how am I going to do that? Oh my god. Right, so I'm going to have to lift this back up again. This is a little bit awkward, to be honest with you. Right, finally got that in there. Right, now let's get the other screw. Scooby dooby doo. Put it over the top. Now I'm wondering if I can actually get to the CPU fan header now. Alright, that's done. Okay. Now I should be able to just slide the fan in. Right, okay. So that's that. To be honest with you, I before I put this in yet. It's not that. It's not even over yet. So basically I managed to get the clips on the side there and on here as well at the top, so the fan's not going to go anywhere, but it is really freaking awkward, like that motorbike. So as you can see, it is whisper quiet. It really is quiet. And if you've got RGBs in the case, it will look pretty good. It is a bit of a monster, but this case has just fitted this in nicely. I've already put the glass over the top, and the glass fitted, and it didn't really like scrape or anything like that. It is just a big little engine. A big little engine, you know what I mean? Big little small engine. Anyway, but yeah, I can feel some nice air flow through here as well. So basically these are my intake fans. It will come through straight through the CPU and straight at the exhaust. Some heat will dissipate from the top and some dissipate from the bottom and at the back. But yeah, I'm going to put my glass bit on, and I'm going to do a little test and see what temperature we will get with using AIDA 64. So with AIDA 64, it's just to basically push the CPU as much as possible in this case. Now I do have 1, 2, 3 plus 2 fans on the CPU, so that should do some great cooling, and yeah, we'll take it from there. So temps at the moment is between 41 degrees, 39 and 37. This is a Skylake CPU 6700K. And it's not overclocked or anything like that, and I just want to push it with this CPU air cooler. At the moment it's really quite quiet, but yeah, it's got 2 fans on there, everything's on the lowest sort of setting, and let's see how it gets on. I'll kind of stress test it for 15 minutes and then see how we get on. So at the moment what we peaked up to, so in the first 15 seconds we've gone up to 45, 59, 52, 58. 52 and 48. So let's return in a moment. So I'm really quite surprised. We're at 59, 57, 55, 54, 47, 47, 35 degrees with this CPU air cooler. This air cooler, I can't not highly recommend it because it's really good. It keeps your system cool. It's whisper quiet, and that's the whole point. The aesthetics are nice. It was just quite hard to build in. It was harder to build in the computer rather than using the Dark Base Pro 3. That was harder, or Dark Rock Base 3. I can't remember what it is. So many different names. But this is the new version. This is harder to build in, but once you've got it in there, it's making results. I've been running AIDA 64 with stress tests on the CPU, and it's not even hitting nowhere near 60 degrees. So recommend it, and it's like half the price of an AIO, which means that CPU air coolers must be coming back, which isn't, I don't know what to say, but yeah, that is whisper quiet. Performance is really good. It's really robust, and it's all graded nice, and it's not like silver here, silver there, and orange there and brass there. It's like all one colour, and it's 2 fans in there that you get included. Links in the description where you can buy it. Subscribe, share, like, and all that sort of stuff. Ask me any questions about this because I'm pretty impressed. I'll probably use it with other builds. This is a medium-sized case. I'll leave that link in the description down below because obviously it was quite hard to get it in there, but I still did, and it was really quite great. Anyway, see ya, and I'm out. Bye.